I said, what's good, Ring Fit Nation? So, everybody's been talking about this Colin Kaepernick interview where he is promoting his new book on CBS Morning News, in which he throws his white adoptive parents under the bus for being racist. And we're going to talk about it. So I've already seen this clip for transparency. We're not going to watch the whole clip. We're just going to watch the important parts because if I'm being honest, this whole clip we don't really need to see the whole clip. It's not really important to what we're talking about. So we're not going to watch it. Anyway, before we get into that, listen to me. For those of you who be complaining, I'm going to say this again. I have to break these things up and give commentary in between. I cannot let these things play out in full because I do not want to get hit with copyright. Say it with me now, copyright. So for those of you who complain about me giving my commentary and not letting it play out in full, with all due respect, I would love to have you, but just exit off the video. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not getting copyright for you. It's just not going to happen. So, yeah, that's the end of that. I'm not getting copyright for you. It's just not going to happen. Respectfully, I would love to have you, but if you don't like how I do things here, I don't know what to tell you. I'm still a small channel. I'm still growing. But one thing I'm not going to do is sacrifice the little bit of the little views I am getting. I'm not sacrificing that. I'm trying to build. Like I don't have time to lose my channels because people want me to play things all the way through and I get hit with copyright. I'm not doing it. Anyway, make sure you guys follow me on Twitters at RainFit24. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube at RainFitTV. We working. You see me. We working. But anyway, let's get to this clip. Colin Kaepernick throwing his parents under the bus for being racist. Let's talk about it.
It's his true high school coming-of-age story, his journey embracing his blackness, despite resistance from many, including his white adoptive parents.
The same adoptive parents who saved your life, basically. Who saved your life, gave you a home when your black parents abandoned you. We're not going to do that. Like, listen, one thing about me is this. I have nothing against Colin Kaepernick. I support what he does. I don't have no problem with the man. But this, we got to be fair. Listen, if you, adopt somebody out of the kindness of your heart, you give them a home where you don't even have to, and then that person grows up to get on TV to throw you under the bus for calling you racist, how would you feel? That is crazy. Colin, I would have been mad as shit. I would have been in the house like, y'all get this little motherfucker a place to live, and you gonna get on TV and talk. Boy, I would have been mad as shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, let's finish watching.
I know my parents love me, but there were still very problematic things that I went through. I think it was important to show that, no, this can happen in your own home.
Like what? Just listen to what he says.
And how we move forward collectively while addressing the racism that is being perpetuated.
Racism? Okay, look. They first and foremost, they saved your life, they adopted you, they clothed you, they housed you, they fed you for years, put you probably in the best schools, you probably had a great life, made it to the NFL, played baseball, and you want to talk about racism? What? Listen, do you know how many black people would have loved to experience that form of racism? You shouldn't be. You can't be serious. Oh my God, Colin, you've had so many advantages that a lot of us would have dreamed of having, and you are sitting on TV crying about racism at home. You know how many black babies don't even have a home, don't have parents, none of that. You was one of the lucky ones, and yet you get on TV and you throw them under the bus talking about racism at home. You can't be serious, bro. No, listen to me. Right? He can't be serious. He's serious? He can't be serious. We're not doing this. Oh my God.
He took cues from his icon, basketball star Allen Iverson, who he said wore his blackness like a suit of armor. And teenage Kaepernick wanted cornrows to match. He's getting what roles, his mom asked?
Oh, your hair's not professional. Oh, you look like a little thug.
Okay, look, right? Now, I may offend some black people. I may even lose my black card from what I'm about to say. But if we are being honest, if we're being transparent, if we are being fair, let me ask everybody a question, right? Aside from entertainers and basketball players, how many people do you see in high levels of power, high levels of authority, business owners, anybody who's respected in their field with cornrows? Name them. Name them. Do it. Do it right now. Do it. I personally have never seen it. I've never seen it. Colin, you can't be serious, bro. Your parents was not wrong. Cornrows are not professional. It just isn't. Now, as far as you looking like a little thug, I mean, that's true too. Like, listen, I'm not about to sit here and lie. Like, I'm not about to do this. And listen, I'm from the hood, so all that, I am not racist. But the fact of it, listen, when you look at little thugs and stuff like that, and little gangbangers, and I know quite a few of them. We're not gonna, but we're not gonna get into that. A handful of them had cornrows. Like, listen, like, it's true. Yo, listen, your mom was not wrong, bro. Respect to her. She wasn't wrong. Now, how she said it could have come from a place of racism? Probably. We're not going to sit here and act like, when white people make them kind of statements, it don't be racist undertones behind it, because it does. We got to be fair. It does. When white people say certain things and how they say it, it could be, it probably do have racist undertones too. We're not going to just sit here and act like it doesn't. But in this case, with all due respect to you, Colin, I believe your mother was trying to look out for you. And she's trying to set you up for success, because cornrows, when you look at the videos at that time, because this is, when he was growing up, at that time, cornrows was very popular. Like, when you look at the videos of that time, a lot of the thugs and the gangsters and all, whatever you want to call them, they had cornrows. They did. They did. It's just a fact. We're not going to sit here and act like, they didn't. They did, bro. And you never really seen anybody, aside from entertainers and rappers, in high levels of power with a lot of influence, who make a lot of money with cornrows. You just didn't see it. A lot of it just didn't happen. So, we're not going to just sit here and act like, his mom was in the wrong. Like, Colin, we're not doing this, bro. Like, you really on TV throwing your moms under the bus to sell some books, bro? Like, that is crazy. You can't be serious. You want to be where you are right now if it wasn't for your moms. If it wasn't for them white people, right, saving your little butt and adopting you and giving you the life that you had, you would not be here. You would not even be in a position to throw them under the bus. You know that, right? That is crazy. Oh, my God. Listen, with all due respect, like I said, parents are not perfect. But one thing I will not do under no circumstance, I don't give about nothing, is throw my mama under the bus for nothing. I don't give a fuck if it's to save my life. I'm not throwing my mama under the bus. I appreciate everything that was done for me, because I too was adopted by my blood family, but that's not the point. And the last thing I will be doing is throwing underneath the bus, especially to sell some books. You can't be serious.
Your mom said that to you.
Yeah. And those become spaces where it's like, okay, how do I navigate this situation now? But it also is informed why I have my hair long today.
The grown-up version of Eve wanted to go back in time and give young Colin a lot of hugs. And I was really moved and saddened by the level of kind of self-awareness that he had to develop at a very young age without a lot of guidance.
Yeah, they can't be serious, bro. What? No guidance? The man made it to the NFL, played baseball in high school, no guidance?
The former NFL quarterback who once led the 49ers to the Super Bowl.
Touchdown.
NFL quarterback. How do you make it to the NFL with no guidance? What are y'all even talking about at this point? Like,
Colin Kapernick
was known in high school for his baseball.
Baseball in high school, no guidance though, right? So let me get this right. The worst thing you could think about your parents, right? Out of all the good they've done for you, the very worst thing your parents ever did was tell you that you can't get cornrows because it makes you look like a little thug. That's the worst.
The pitcher even had major league interest, but he bucked public pressure and followed his heart to the gridiron.
There were a lot more black people in football. I was like, I found some community here.
There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong when Colin wanted to find community of people like him. Me personally, I don't see an issue with that. You want to be around people who's black, you want to be around other black people, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I have no problem with Colin Kaepernick. A lot of people can't stand him. A lot of people hate his guts. Me personally, I don't have no issue with Colin Kaepernick, the whole kneeling and all that. I don't really care for it. You know, he want to protest, let him protest. Like I said, a lot of people can't stand it. You disrespect the national anthem. I don't care about the national anthem anyway, to be honest. I don't really care about any of it. All that political crap. I just call, but, my only issue with Colin Kaepernick as of right now is the whole throwing his parents under the bus. I don't care what race they were. They saved your life, gave you a place to live, fed you, clothed you for years, took care of you, probably put you in the best schools, and put you in the position to where you are now. And the things they get is you throwing them under the bus, calling them racist. Now imagine if they sue you for defamation. You're gonna be tight, like, oh God. All right, I'm done watching this. I'm gonna beat this dead horse. I'm done talking about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Am I out of my mind? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm not about to beat this dead horse. Like I said, I think it's wrong. Sure, our parents aren't perfect, but they do the best they can, and for somebody to have been saved by people who is not biologically a family, for you to say anything other than thank you was asinine. That's just my opinion on it. But it is what it is, man. I see you guys in the next video. We up out of here, man.